Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are ready for a fantastic Wednesday. Why you're a Walking Dead zombie. You know, when it comes to relating to your children, one of the things that Angela and I study, because we're intentional about every area of our life. I was listening to Zig Ziglar this morning, and he was talking about his weight loss journey. Realized he had written a book about how you can set goals, how you can do what you want, be who you want, become who you want, and realized he was looking down at a gigantic waistline. The doctor said, Zig, you're not overweight at all. You're just 7 inches too short. And he realized to have integrity in what he said and to have integrity in what he did, he had to demonstrate that what he was saying was legit. I like it. I do the same. Why you're a Walking Dead zombie. Here's why. I'm going to start with the story. And you may have heard it, listen to it again because it's phenomenal. It's a great story. Woman is having a huge family reunion. One of the kind you only have every 10 years, where you bring people from all over the country. And as she's pulling the ham, which is the main dish, out of the oven, she looks at the ham and she shows all the people. And the little bitty girl, the great-great-grandchild, says, Mama, why do you cut the ends of the ham off? And she says, well, baby doll, well, because my mama cut the ends of the ham off. And she goes, well, why? She goes, I don't know. Let's ask Grandma. She's right over there in the living room. So they walk over to Grandma and she goes, Grandma, why do you cut the ends of the ham off? And she says, well, sweetie, well, my mama did that. But why, Grandma? Well, I don't really know. So then she says, okay, well, why don't we ask great-grandma? So they go outside, and great-grandma is sitting down and having an iced tea, laughing and having a good old time. Even though she's 98 years old, she's still with it, man. And 3 generations of women come over and they say, great-great-grandma, why do you cut the ends off the ham? And she said, what do you say? They said, why do you cut the ends off of the ham? We noticed that your daughter did it, her daughter did it, I did it, and the 4th generation is wondering why you cut the ends of the ham off. And she goes, why to cut the ends of the ham off? Yes. Well, we only had one little bitty old pan, and the hams wouldn't fit in it. You get an aha there? What are you doing today that has been passed down to you, imparted to you, placed into your life, surrounded you, that even question? You don't even question. What do you think about money and abundance? What do you think about service to others? What do you think about your physical body? What do you think about your spiritual condition? What do you think about your relationships? What do you value? And is it really showing up in your life and on your schedule? Are you a Walking Dead zombie? Are you cutting the ends of the ham off, as it were, in areas in your life because you've never taken the time to question why? Could this be different? Could I be different? Could I make a decision to do something different? Could I be that person I see myself becoming? Could I have the things that I hope to have? Could I travel to the places that I hope to travel to? Why am I doing things the way that I've always done them? Are you a Walking Dead zombie? Now, let me share with you, there's actually a blessing to being a zombie if you're being a zombie intentionally. And here's what I mean by being an intentional zombie. There's 4 stages of learning in any area of life, and those 4 stages are unconscious incompetence. I don't even know what I know. Then there is conscious incompetence as you're exposed to material. Wow, now I know what I don't know. Then you move into conscious competence. Okay, here's how I do this. Then ultimately, with enough time on task, you move into unconscious competence, where you're in a flow. Driving is the best way to look at it if you've had a team that's driving. First, they're sitting in the back of the car. They're unconscious incompetent. They don't even think about anything. They just travel with you. Then they get to be 15 years old. They start talking about driver's ed classes. Now they're looking at everything going, oh my gosh. They're like, oh my gosh, how do you drive next to an 18-wheeler? Oh my gosh, what do you do when there's a bridge and it looks like we're going to hit it? They are now consciously incompetent. Then they get in the car and start practicing. Put my hands on the wheel. Look straight ahead. 10 and 5. Check my mirrors. Check the sides. Look around me at all times. Now they are conscious competence. And like you and I, you have probably gotten to work or gotten home hundreds of times and thought, OMG, how did I get here? I don't even remember driving home, because you're in unconscious competence. You know a great place to be a zombie? It is on the treadmill, or on the elliptical, or doing something that you do regularly that is going to benefit or help you, that you execute at such a level that you get into a flow, because muscle memory and physiology begins to take over, and you can be an intentional zombie. You can intentionally focus on your most important tasks. Time on task over time will trump talent all the time. All the time. Are you a walking dead zombie? Are you walking around doing things that have been done because they are traditions that have been handed to you, that you have never taken the opportunity to question or ask yourself if life could be bigger, if life could be better, if life could be different? For things to get better, Jim Rohn says, you've got to get better. And as they say at Keller Williams, work and your business relationship with work is your business will only grow to the extent that you do. How are you investing in you? How are you investing in yourself? How you choose to spend your time and money, and taking the time to question why you cut the ends of the ham off, will be the catalyst for great change in your life. Equal opportunity today, unequal reward for those who take action. Be one of the folks who takes action today, and have an awesome day, guys.